I'm back working on the backhoe today. So since I last stopped filming, I removed the bucket cylinder and took it to a hydraulic shop. And they basically said, actually I took it to two shops, and they both basically said it was too small a job for them. Their minimum is $350 per cylinder is what they charge. They won't do any job smaller than that. So I went ahead and ordered the rebuild kits for two of them. So I'll rebuild the bucket and the stick cylinder. The boom cylinder down here has been mostly protected. It's not really bad. I had to take the cover for the valve box off to take one of the hoses out because where it went into the stabilizer down here was stripped. So I went and ordered a new fitting. There's supposed to be a 90-degree fitting there. So I ordered that. And then the new hose. And then over here, the new cylinders arrived for the swing. Here they are. They're very pretty. So on these, these fittings are straight with an O-ring. Those are can I focus on that? Yeah, those are SA6 with an O-ring, and everything else on this tractor was what's the name for it? Like with a pitch thread where it angles in, NPT. So I just got a swivel adapter for all these, and then it'll be just the original hoses going to them. And then these will still also be swivel. These are going to be joined together with a hose. So I just ordered another hose to go between these two. So that was two hoses and a handful of fittings. I think it was only like $50 or $60 for custom hoses. Not too bad. Today though, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to cut these down so that they match. They match that. They need to be that thick here, and then I think it's about an inch there, and then over here I need to cut these down by about a 1/4 inch. So I'm going to figure out how to do that today, and then once I get that done, then I can go ahead and put them back on the tractor. And the hoses should be here next week, which is fine. It's the holiday weekend anyway. I'll be busy with other stuff. And then it'll probably take another week to finish rebuilding these cylinders. And then basically just pressure wash it and I'll be done. Oh, and I need to order a seat too. I keep forgetting that. Anyway, I'll get to cutting these down. Hopefully I can cut them straight. I think the trick is going to be cutting them. I think I can cut them with leaving this entire weld intact. See if I can focus here. But I just need to find a way to get them in some kind of jig where I can cut them straight because I don't want them angled at all. And it would be good if I could pull them out, pull these out a little bit so I don't heat up the dust seal or any of the O-rings in there. Which these things are really, really tight, so I'll have to find a way to stretch them out before I start cutting them. All right, anyway, get one or two good days of work in this week on this. I was able to get one cylinder moving. I think they're kind of just frozen a little bit, but now this one's, you can move it around a little bit. Kind of very tight, but I think it's just something's holding it in place. But anyway, I'll show you how I unlocked them here using the air compressor. All right, well, first thing, so just hook a little air attachment on here with an O-ring. Get it a little bit tight. Hook the air hose up to it. Get some safety goggles on for this. And this should pop out here. Just kind of angle this away from me. Put on it. And then let the pressure out. I don't know if you can see this or not, but not popping out. it's on the regulated side. It's on the non-regulated side. All right, here we go. There we go. Popped out. And now it should be fairly loose. Last time I worked on a car that was not metric was about 25 years ago. These sockets are very old, they're a little bit loose. Magnet for that one. And pins out. Pretty loose. Those are. Alright. So I'll take these hoses off. Both sides. This drips down, it's probably going to drip all the way over to there. off, not as pressure. That'll work. Okay. And someone's been hammering on that, looks like. So we'll hammer it back out this other way. This one's mushroomed. These are both mushroomed. So I'll get the angle grinder out and cut this side down so it doesn't stick when we go through. Just the outside where it sticks out. Get the mushrooming out so I can pop it back out. Right back on, alright. So hopefully I got this enough where I can just push it through from this side. Both sides of this thing were really badly mushroomed. It's a little bit of resistance, but I think it'll go through. I don't know if someone either replaced the cylinder before or serviced it, or just from the factory they just banged on it with a hammer, so both ends are mushroomed. If both ends are mushroomed, it makes me think that someone else is messing around with this. Alright. Now we got it pulled out. Let's drain it out. Too much of a mess. Oh, yeah. Alright. So, let me show you here. Alright, both cylinders are out now. You can clearly see the different sizes, but the rebuild kit for both of these is the same. And I'm guessing that the rebuild kit for this one is the same too, but I'm guessing that this is the same one as the stick cylinder. But I'm pretty sure these are going to be good. So this one I am not going to rebuild. It is not leaking very badly. It's just not worth another 40 bucks. Plus the risk of taking it apart and putting it back together. So I'll just, while this is open, I'll grease this up and you know, make sure everything else looks good. But so the kits for these should be here in about a week, since this is the holidays. I'll see you about a bandsaw tomorrow for cutting these down, but I'm kind of at a stopping point for a few days here because of the holidays. Oh, and I need to order a wrench to unscrew the tops of those. Pretty sure it's a pin wrench. Let me look at it again. Yeah, so there's 2 holes there, and you basically just unscrew it, assuming it's not rusted shut. But that's the good thing about leaks, is they don't let stuff rust too much. So, all right, it's going to be a while before the next one, but this is actually about done. Even though how bad this looks, you know, it looks like a mess right now, but it's actually almost done.